Listen, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. And Dot, you being in Florida, right? Growing up, I love college football, of course. And one of the biggest and coolest mascots that people tried to use, of course, was the Florida State Seminoles, right? But I find
Right.
it ironic and crazy, whether it's the at the time Washington Redskins, Florida State Seminoles, that white America, they kind of outwardly show us, right? But then when it comes to speaking on who were the Seminoles, these stories aren't taught in everyday history class. Why do you think, when it comes to Seminole history, the Black Seminole Project, if you will, why, when it comes to talking about those topics at length, why is it always tried to be just suppressed every single time?
Primarily because when we're talking specifically about the Seminoles, right?
Right, right.
Well, when we're talking specifically about the Seminoles, they shy away from it because the Seminoles had a very large faction of Black people in it. They intermingled. You hear everything about Geronimo.
Yep.
You hear everything about Sitting Bull and all that, but you don't really hear much about Osceola. The reason you don't hear much about Osceola is because Osceola was mixed.
Hmm.
His mother was half Black, half Native American. His father was white. But because his mother belonged in the matrilineal line with his grandmother,
Hmm.
he grew up Native American
Hmm.
because he belonged to a clan.
That's right.
You see, but you have Black Seminoles who are direct descendants from the Florida Maroons,
Hmm.
and you have Black Seminoles that are in ancestral lines with Native Americans, but
Hmm.
it is through the paternal line, it's through
Hmm.
their father.
Hmm.
And the way Native American culture goes is that everything is matrilineal.
Yeah.
So in order to belong to a clan, it has to be through your mother. In order to actually grow up in Native American culture, it has to be through your mother because you have to belong to a clan. And so that's the main reason why Osceola is not talked about, not researched, not done any specific movies on, is because if they do, they would have to tell the truth
Hmm.
that he was half Black, half Native American, and most of the warriors in his band, when he would move in different times, when especially when they would do guerrilla warfare, where
Hmm.
they would hit and run, were black warriors.
Wow.
And then, of course, he had a Black wife. Now, he had more than one wife. Osceola had quite a few children, but one of his main wives was a Black woman.
Wow.
And she actually was the cause at one time for the Second Seminole War continuing.